Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some of the most fascinating ideas from Aristotle and Plato. These two philosophers shaped how we think about knowledge, reality, and purpose. I'll break their concepts into simple steps, with examples so you can follow along easily. Part 1. The Hierarchy of Knowledge. Leading to wisdom. Aristotle believed that human understanding grows step by step until it reaches wisdom, which he saw as the highest form of knowledge. It begins with sensation. This is just using our senses. For example, you see a red apple. Next is memory. You remember that yesterday you also saw a red apple. Then comes experience. After many memories of the same thing, you start noticing patterns, like realizing red apples are usually sweet. From experience, we move to art, which is not just painting, but a word Aristotle used for skill or craft. This is when you know the why. A fruit expert, for example, can explain why red apples are sweet, based on genetics and sugar content. Next is science, which looks at universal causes and principles. A botanist studying how apples produce sugar is doing this. Finally, we reach wisdom, the highest knowledge. Here, the philosopher is not just asking why apples are sweet, but exploring what sweetness itself means and how it fits into reality as a whole. Part 2. The four causes. Aristotle also explained that to truly understand something we need to look at four causes. The material cause is what it's made of. For a house, that's bricks, wood, and cement. The formal cause is its design or blueprint. That's what makes a pile of bricks into a house. The efficient cause is what brings it into being, like the builders. And the final cause is its purpose. The house exists to provide shelter and comfort. Part 3. Plato's theory of forms, as seen by Plato, Aristotle's teacher, believed in eternal and perfect realities called forms. Everything we see in the world is only an imperfect copy. For example, a beautiful painting is beautiful because it reflects the perfect form of beauty. But Aristotle criticized Plato for separating the forms from the world we live in. He thought it created more problems than it solved. Plato also connected forms to numbers and spoke of mathematical objects as existing between the perfect forms and the physical world. Think of a perfect circle in geometry. It isn't the messy circles we draw, but it's also not the ultimate form of circularity. It's something in between. Part 4. Categories and substance. Aristotle also created a way to classify reality into what he called categories. There are 10 categories, including substance, quantity, quality, relation, place, time, position, state, action, and passion. The most important is substance. This is the what of something. For example, Socrates himself, or a specific tree. Substances exist on their own, while other things, like qualities or actions, only exist because substances do. A tree can be tall, but tallness on its own doesn't exist. Part 5. Potentiality and actuality. Finally, one of Aristotle's most powerful ideas is potentiality and actuality. Potentiality is what something could become. A block of clay has the potential to be a pot. A student has the potential to be a doctor. Actuality is when that potential is realized. The finished pot is the actuality of the clay. The practicing doctor is the actuality of the student. Aristotle even said, actuality comes before potentiality in an important sense. We only understand the potential of a seed by knowing it could grow into a tree, not the other way around. So, from sensation to wisdom, from the four causes to potential and actuality, Aristotle and Plato gave us tools to think more deeply about reality, knowledge, and purpose. These ideas might sound ancient, but they still help us make sense of the world today. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.